Alright, let's look at the homework 2.1, 2.2, number 15. Alright, let's find find an equation of the tangent line to the graph of f and at negative 1, 3. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so since we already have a point, so this is x1 and this is y1, we just need to find the slope. Alright, so find the derivative of f, but before that maybe I should rewrite it. Alright, so 2 is a number, so I'll put that in front. And since x is sitting on the bottom, so you have it's of a negative power, and there's a square, so it's a square there. And the cube root is a 1/3 power, so we have negative 2/3 power, and we have a minus x. Right? Then if you take the derivative, you're going to get f prime of x is equal to, so 2 is a constant multiple, put that there. Right, put the power in front, so negative 2/3 in front. Then subtract 1 from the power, so it's going to be negative 5/3. And derivative of negative x is negative 1. Right? So if you clean this up, you're going to get, let's see, 2. So it's going to be negative 2 times 2 is 4 and over 3. And then you have x to the negative 5/3 power and a minus 1. Right? So let's find the slope. Slope m is equal to, take the derivative and to plug in the x1 value, which is negative 1. So this is going to be a negative 4/3. Right? Then you have a negative 1 to the negative 5/3 power minus 1. Right? So here. So we have negative 1 raised it to the negative 1 power, so that's going to be reciprocal, but the reciprocal of negative 1 is still negative 1. Right? Raise it to the 5/5 power, it's going to be still negative 1. And then you take the cube root of negative 1, still negative 1. So this is equal to negative 1. So what you do is negative cancel out, so it's a 4/3 minus 1. So it's going to be 1/3. Alright, now we have a slope, so we can find the equation. So point slope form said that the y minus y1, so which is 3, is equal to, and slope is 1/3 times quantity x minus x1. x1 is negative 1, so minus negative 1 is plus 1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 1/3 to x and 1. So we get 1/3 x plus 1/3. Right? Then I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So you're going to get the y is equal to 1/3 x plus 3 is 9/3. So 1/3 and 9/3 is 10/3. All right, so we have equation, so let's type it in. All right, so you have 1/3 x plus 10/3. All right, let's go ahead and check the answer first. All right, I came back and it looks like we got the part A correctly. All right, so let's do part B. Use graphing utility to graph the function and the tangent line. So I'm going to use GeoGebra. So let's open up GeoGebra. All right, so I'm going to graph the function. So you have f of x and colon equal, and we have a 2 x to the, it's a negative 2/3 power and a minus x. Right? So we have that, and then so hit enter. Right? Then the tangent line is y equals 1/3 x. So you have a 1/3 x plus 10 thirds, right? So hit enter. All right, so the green is the original function, and the black one is the tangent line. All right, so let's check this. All right, first one actually looks pretty good. Look at the second one. Second was way off. And how about the third one? All right, so if you look at the third one, is way off, and the last one is way off. So you can see that this is going to be the first picture, right? All right, so it says, let's see, use the derivative feature of the graphing utility to confirm your result by finding the slope of the at the point. Okay, so here, so I'm going to use GeoGebra, right? All I have to do is f prime of, this is at the -1, right? So hit enter, right? So you can see that this is 0.33, right? So which is equal to 1/3, right? So it's a 1/3, right? So let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got the picture correctly and the part C correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.